Have you ever worn a sneaker that felt stylish but looked oddly off in the mirror? It's subtle. Sometimes the wrong shoe can make your walk heavier, your outfit louder, and your reflection feel not quite like you in 2025. Style over 50 means more than staying current. It means being true to yourself without dressing for a younger version of you. I love sneakers that feel modern and supportive, but not at the expense of elegance. Today, we'll explore the sneaker trends that women over 50 are quietly stepping away from this year and what to wear instead to feel fresh, updated, and completely effortless from the ground up. Let's start with a trend that should have stayed on dad's feet. Chunky dad. Sneakers outdated and bulky. The shoe that was supposed to be comfortable but wasn't, chunky dad sneakers, gained popularity in the past due to their vintage look. However, in 2025, they subtly make your appearance feel outdated, especially if you're short or have a keen sense of style. The exaggerated sole, the bulky uppers, and the wide shape can make your body look smaller. What seemed amusing in your 30s may now feel inappropriate for your body language or lifestyle. And when paired with elegant attire, it creates a stark contrast. Modern style aims to be sleek and intentional. Instead, opt for low-top court sneakers with soft padding and minimal branding, or sleek leather trainers with subtle contrast stripes. These options still offer support, but don't resemble orthopedic shoes. Your shoes should be effortless, neat, and proportional if you're after understated luxury. Consider whether your sneakers enhance your look or simply make every step feel more difficult. Neon. Brights and Logomania. Try hard youthful vibes. Do these shoes speak style or just shout? Once upon a time, bold neon sneakers and large logos were considered cool. But in 2025, they mostly just scream, and not in a good way. If your sneakers look like they belong in a highlighter box or boast enough branding to rival a Times Square billboard, they might send the wrong message, trying to. Hard to chase trends that never prioritized elegance. The problem isn't the color or the expression, it's balance. Bright green or fiery red can be fun in your 20s. But past 50, they often clash with your outfit rather than complement it. Add oversized logos to the mix, and the whole look shifts from confidently chic to caught in a TikTok. Instead, choose deep plums, muted olive, soft bone, or rich navy colors that flatter mature skin tones and blend seamlessly with an elevated wardrobe. One of my favorites. A rich espresso leather sneaker with a subtle metallic accent, modern without being loud. Do your sneakers boost your presence or just your shoe's personality? Slip-on sneakers with no support, frumpy and unflattering. Convenience is lovely until it starts collapsing your entire look. I understand we all appreciate a shoe we can easily slip on. But those ultra-flexible, structureless slip-on sneakers? They're not doing us any favors. They may feel fine for a quick grocery run, but style-wise, they're like showing up to brunch in warm pajamas. By 2025, we know better. Unsupportive solace can slump your posture, shorten your stride, and even dampen the appeal of beautiful outfits. Visually, these shoes tend to droop and drag, not exactly the uplift we want after 50. Instead, aim for elevated slip-ons that maintain their shape. Consider subtle platforms, structured contours, and a sleek finish. I prefer slip-ons with a minimalist leather panel and cushioned insole. It feels like walking on a cloud while making a stylish statement. Are your shoes quietly supporting your presence or silently deflating your outfit? Velcro straps, childish aesthetic, easy to fasten, even easier to outgrow. Let's face it, Velcro has its place. But unless you're rushing down a school hallway with a lunchbox in hand, that place isn't on your feet in 2025. These shoes may say, "I'm practical." But what the world hears is, "I gave up." Velcro sneakers often flatten the foot appearance and add a clunky, orthopedic feel, the opposite of refined. The straps disrupt the sleek line of your leg and, worse, unintentionally evoke childhood shoes or hospital shoes, neither of which are chic. Instead, consider zippers, elastic side, gores, or hidden closures. They provide similar ease without the preschool vibe. I favor zip sneakers with tonal stitching, functional, elegant, and mature in all the right ways. Have you ever worn something for convenience but felt it cost you your entire look? Overly distressed designs, sloppy versus stylish, there's worn in. Charm. And then there's, did she walk through a fire drill? Let's be honest, overly distressed sneakers rarely look intentional past age 50. In our 20s, those scuffed soles and frayed edges felt cool, rebellious, maybe even romantic. But in 2025, they often read as disheveled rather than deliberate. The problem isn't age, it's polish. Distressed details can unintentionally drag down even a smart outfit, especially when paired with clean tailoring or crisp separates, and I get it. A lived-in shoe can feel relaxed and comfortable. But there's a fine line between relaxed and rough around the edges. I once tried on a pair that looked like they'd survived 3 music festivals and a minor flood. I loved the concept, but hated the mirror. Instead, choose sneakers with clean finishes, soft textures, or a subtle patina. Look for vintage inspiration, not decay. Think tonal stitching, buttery suede, or a gum sole, something that adds soul without chaos. Do your shoes say, I've lived well, or just, I've been through it? High-top basketball sneakers, dated and restrictive. They once said sporty, now, just stiff. I used to think high tops were edgy, bold even. But somewhere between their chunky shape and ankle-hugging bulk, they began to feel more like a fashion blast from the past than a forward style. Especially after 50, these shoes can undermine your natural grace. They visually break the leg line, making you look shorter, and their thick structure adds unnecessary weight to your stride. They also pose challenges with tapered trousers or midi dresses. You risk looking like you're trying to relive a varsity game from 1988. Instead, choose softly structured low tops or looks leather court sneakers with subtle cushioning and minimalist lines. They're supportive and elegant, a rare combo. They move with you, not against you. Have you noticed how the right sneaker doesn't just support your feet? It lifts your entire presence. Sneakerinas, ballet sneaker hybrids, overly trendy. Half ballerina, half sneaker, zero elegance. I tried these once, and I mean once. Within 10 minutes, I felt like I was wearing a shoe that couldn't commit. Soft toe, flat base, no arch support, and they somehow made my ankles disappear. It felt like stepping into a trend trap with no way out. Sneakerinas sound clever at first, right? The grace of ballet flats combined with the edge of sneakers. But in reality, they're often confused-looking shoes that don't support your feet or your outfit. The hybrid design can flatten the foot, shorten the leg line, and add nothing to your presence. Most look like prototypes left behind in a design school. What I love instead: a sleek low top with sculpted lines, perhaps in soft leather or suede, something that genuinely enhances your look, both literally and visually. Style should help you stand taller, not make you feel like your shoes forgot their purpose. Have you ever worn a smart trend that left you feeling oddly invisible? All white chunky sneakers, high maintenance and stark, clean in theory, clunky in practice. I used to adore the idea of all white chunky sneakers until I owned a pair. One trip through the parking lot and they looked like I had walked through a dust storm and a toddler's birthday party. The constant upkeep, the pressure to keep them pristine, and the fear of every sidewalk puddle. No, thank you. Worse, the thick white sole tends to draw attention downward, cutting off your outfit at the ankles and adding visual weight where you least want it. For women over 50, these shoes don't just age your look, they disrupt its balance. Suddenly, even a tailored outfit can feel awkward and overly casual. Instead, I prefer a creamy neutral. Something like bone, soft taupe, or warm blush in a sleeker style. It's subtle, gentle on the skin tone, and much more elegant with almost zero maintenance. That's grown-up footwear. Is there a pair in your closet that felt chic in theory, but never actually left the house? Knowing what not to wear often leads to the most powerful style choices you'll make, especially with sneakers. After 50, you're not chasing trends but curating confidence. The wrong shoe can subtly diminish your presence without you even realizing it. But here's the good news. Once you let go of these outdated trends, your style starts to flow with you, not against you. No more sneakers that scream college campus or orthopedic emergency. Every step feels intentional, balanced, and elegant. I love how a well-chosen shoe, like a low-profile neutral or a structured leather trainer, can elevate an entire outfit without effort. That's the kind of refinement that feels natural, not forced. So next time you reach for a pair of sneakers, ask yourself, do these reflect who I am now or who I was 10 years ago? In our next video, we'll explore 2025's chicest jewelry pieces that look 10x more elegant. After 60, I think you'll love the necklace style Victoria Beckham quietly brought back. Until then, walk with elegance and dress with purpose.